The Jaguar XJ220 is arguably one of the most controversial supercars of the 1990s. When the concept was first presented in the late 80s, it would be built with a 6.2 litre Jaguar V12 and all-wheel drive. Basically, the sort of concept Lamborghini would use 10 years later with the Murcielago. However, the production model had a much different approach. The car would use the twin turbocharged 3.5 litre V6 that was used in the MG Metro 6R4 Group B rally car, and the car would be rear-wheel drive as well. However, thanks to the additional 2 turbochargers that were bolted to it, performance figures proved that what the engine was actually put into the car, it didn't actually matter. The smaller engine was capable of 542 brake horsepower and 475 pounds-feet of torque, which back in the 90s was genuine supercar power and was enough to do 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds and top out at 212 miles per hour. But what effectively did matter to basically supercar purists was that a supercar should really have a high-performance V12. The XJ220 was then tested with one of its 2 catalytic converters removed from the car, which meant that the car was good for an extra 50 brake horsepower, a 7,900 RPM rev limiter and a top speed of 217 miles per hour. As a result, with or without the alterations, the XJ220 was the fastest car in the world from 1992 to 1994, when McLaren's F1 did speeds of 240 miles per hour. With figures like the XJ220 showed in its performance, as Jaguars were in the 1990s, the XJ220, if you excuse the pun, was perfect. And Jaguar has never produced another car since. But how will the XJ220 do around the track? Well, to find out, we are going to hand it over to our feral racing driver. Rumour has it thinks Gotham is a goth-infested city, and that it can smell any food, however fresh, from over 18 miles away. All we know is, it's called the Pidgeon. Right, and away it goes. Now, it's only got a 5-speed transmission, so the ratios are quite long, so acceleration could hinder it. But it's actually looking pretty good so far, but it's the corners where it could get pretty hairy. But not here. Now, into Chicago corner. Well, it's looking a bit wide, but not bad. Right, into the hammerhead. How will it do here? Will it... Yeah, that's a bit wide. It's not very good in the corners. Pidgeon did say that. But how are they doing the follow through? He's had to lift here for some reason. But as much as the car's cornering, then it has to. Now into the second to last corner. Will it end up off the track? No, he's kept it on. But now it's Dumbledore corner. Bit wide and across the line. In 1 minute 20 seconds, 0.1. Well done. So, the Jaguar XJ220, although it's not the fastest car around the track, it proved that with a 1 minute 20.1 lap time, it is still capable of mixing it with the more modern supercars of its time. So that concludes this video. So we hope you enjoyed watching the video. Like and subscribe if you are new. Take care, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye bye.